Hi everybody, it's Miss Deborah from the Mount Holly Branch Library. I wanted you guys to have a few things you could do to kind of keep you busy and craft with things you have around the house, so clothing seemed like a good idea. The first thing I'm going to show you to do is turn a regular t-shirt into a little bag that you can use. So how do you go about doing that? I got some t-shirts at Dollar Tree. The bigger the shirt, the bigger the bag. So for someone tall like me, you would probably want like an adult shirt. But I wanted you guys to be able to see what we're doing, so I got little shirts so they showed up on camera, but it's the same general idea. So what you're going to do is cut the neck like this, cut the arms out the length of however big you want the shoulders to be, so for a child, not very big. And then at the bottom, you're going to cut off this band and make some strips and knot them. So that's kind of an overview. So let's start out by cutting the top. I am going to just pick the shape that I want. So let's go like this. Yep. And you can make it as clean as you want. I'm just doing it really quickly for you guys. So I just cut off the thick part of the neck. And see, this one is long sleeves. It doesn't really matter. You're going to do the same process. I'm going to follow the shape of the sleeves just inside that seam. And again, I'm doing it quick and dirty, but the longer you take, you could make very crisp lines. And then, so that is the basics of my teeny bag. And then I'm going to cut off the edge right here, just above that. So there's that. And then we're going to take and make little, I'm going to say, it says an inch, but it worked better for me to do like half to a quarter of an inch and about 2 inches deep. And then we're going to do that across the whole bottom. All right, so now we've got that bottom in little strips. Make sure that you go along the seam where it's now a double wide strip and do a little snip on either side. Like this. And now, after we do that, we're going to turn it inside out. It may not matter with some things not having a pattern, but it looks like a little frayed tank top at the moment. And then you're going to knot each one a double knot. Some people get fancy and go like across. You can watch YouTube tutorials. There's a million different ways to do it. But the general idea is that you're going to double knot. So tie one time, tie another time, straight across, however. And I'll show you what it looks like completed. This one has had the knotting done on it. All the way across. Double knotted. If you do it single knot, it will totally come undone. And then if you turn it inside out, it does create a nice little barrier on the bottom, and you have your very own little tote bag that you can take for you. Easy and cheap. So if you're wondering what to do with some of those t-shirts you might have laying around from sports or wherever, that's one good thing. Up next, a craft that you can do with your socks. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy, really quick mask. You can make it with whatever thickness of sock you want. You can do the same basic pattern, do two, and put a coffee filter or paper towels in between it. You can follow whatever the CDC guidelines are at the time. I'm just going to show you the quick way to do it. So get a sock that's slightly bigger than your foot. This one is like the size of a men's ankle sock. There are littler ones you can use, obviously. Like this is supposed to be a women's sock, but it ends up being a little narrow, so I would go a little larger than your shoe size and you'll probably be okay. So to get it where it will fit on your face like this, which is kind of what I like, you will look at your sock like this. You're going to leave this cuff. It makes a nice top on it. And then just think about how long you want your mask to be. So for me, I kind of fold it in half and then cut a little bit less than that straight across. because I like it to be nice and long. You can see what it'll look like on your face if you kind of hold it up to the side. And then if you just use your scissor and cut from the cuff along the crease, then you have this basic shape. And so like your nose will go kind of in the heel. So if you put it back together and then fold it in half, you're going to cut about 1 inch along this seam. But definitely don't go all the way to the top or it will rip because it is going to stretch a lot. And then I like the cuff part at the top, and it'll go around your face like that. So that is a simple mask for you guys. So that's the way to use socks. I hope you liked learning about ways you could recycle things in your house. So we did our t-shirt bags and now sock masks. Very cool. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well. Bye.